Hello and welcome back to another video. We are back with another video. Hey, what's up? How are you doing? I am so happy that you had an opportunity to join me today. And for those that are new, I am Janae, this curvy girl, and we are back with another video. So today's video is going to be about my fitness journey. So if you want to hear about how my fitness journey is going, where I'm about to take it, and how I'm about to take it to the next level, then please keep on watching. Let's get started with my fitness journey. So I have been gaining weight consistently over the last 4 years. And part of that has been my bout with depression, going through a divorce, and just literally feeding my emotions. And so earlier this year, I went to the doctor and I stepped on the scale and I was 391 pounds. And that was a shock, and also not a shock because I knew what I was doing. I knew that I was eating. I knew that I wasn't moving and exercising and taking care of my body the way I needed to. But at the same time, it was a shock because I was 9 pounds away from being 400 pounds. And for me, that was just like a wake-up call, sort of. I did not get started right away on that journey. I actually kind of probably fell into more of a depression because I was so sad and upset at myself for not taking care of my body. And instead of taking care of my body, I just wallowed in self-pity. And so on May 25th of 2019, it was, I don't know, it was just like this awakening. I was March 25th, May 25th, I knew that I was literally 3 months away from my 42nd birthday, and I knew that I had to do something about my weight. I knew I had to do something about the diagnosis that my doctor gave me. You know, when I went to the doctor, I was told that I was a diabetic and I had to take medication. I was told that I had high cholesterol and I had to take medication, and I just did not want to live my life popping pills for something that I felt like I knew I could control. So on May 25th, I decided that I was going to take the next 3 months, 90 days, basically until my birthday, which is August 25th. So from May 25th to August 25th, my goal was to work out anywhere from 5 to 6 days a week. I was going to change my eating habits, and I was just going to be more consistent. And that started my journey. That's where I started on May 25th. And to be honest with you, I didn't really start, like that was the day I made the decision, but I probably didn't actually start until May 27th, which was the first day that I got into the gym. That weekend I did go get groceries, and I just picked up things that were healthier for me. So it was like I started mentally slowly, but I didn't pick up and like get that gym thing going until May 27th, but I got it going. So I mentioned that I weighed 391 when I started this. Well, it could have been more. Honestly, it honestly could have been more than 391, but my last weigh-in was 391. And so what I did when I first started the gym was I focused on cardio. I would go in, I am a morning person, so I would get up, I would be out of my bed at 4 o'clock in the morning. I would go to the gym and I would just do an hour of cardio. I would get on the treadmill. I would set the incline as high as I could tolerate and I would just walk for an hour. And that was my goal. And you know, I'll pop clips up as I'm talking, and you'll see that, like, you know, I was burning like anywhere from 700 to almost 900 calories in the morning just doing that incline walking, and I would do that anywhere from 5 to 6 days a week. And then I had a few people who I know that are, you know, they go to the gym, they live a healthy lifestyle, and they were telling me you need to start incorporating weights and you'll start to see a difference. Like, you know, if you're dropping this weight, you know, turn that fat into muscle, or or allow the weightlifting to just kind of tone you up as you're losing the weight. And so it probably took me about at least I don't know, maybe a month, maybe a month and a half to even get started. No, it had to be longer than that, because, well, I don't know, maybe because I'm 2 weeks away from that date. So probably about a month in, I decided to start incorporating weights. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I actually love lifting weights, but I noticed that when I was doing the weights a while ago, when I used to lift weights, I would do it in a group class, and it was called Body Pump, where it was like cardio and weightlifting, and I loved that. I loved that class. But Planet Fitness doesn't have that, and I kind of had to go into this area that I felt so unfamiliar with, so uncomfortable with, and had to kind of figure out what I wanted to do. So I started with the things that I knew. I started with squats, and I started with dumbbell workouts, you know, working on my biceps, my triceps. I did squats, I would do leg presses. Like, basically I started to do the things that I just knew I was familiar with, that I had done before. I would do the row machine. I would do the lat press, just those things that I became familiar with. And then maybe like a couple of weeks into that, I went and actually picked up a book, which I actually have right here. So I went and picked up this book, and it's the Total Fitness Manual by Gold's Gym. And what I did was, the thing that I still love about this book is you can go in and it sections everything off by body part. So back, arms, legs, and glutes, and it has different exercises in it. So what I started to do was I started to pull exercises from this book. I would take my journal and I would basically write down, I don't know if you guys can see that. I would write down my exercise. I would write down the weight, the reps and the sets that I did, and the pounds that I did. And that's how I would do my workouts. And it helped me to stay focused. It helped me to feel really good about my gym session. And then I would incorporate my weights, and I would always end my session with at least 30 minutes of cardio. And that's where I've been for a while now. But recently I've noticed that I don't want to say that my motivation has changed, because I'm still very motivated, but I guess maybe because I felt like I was maybe doing the same exercises, or I just felt unsure if I'm doing things correctly, if my form is correct. And so I've just been kind of feeling out of sorts a little bit when going to the gym, and it's been very important for me to kind of keep up the work. So besides getting in that cardio every day and getting in those weights every day, I just really needed some more structure. And I started to kind of play around with different exercises. I started to go in there. I started to ask people questions and saw what other people were doing, and just started to kind of play around with things to see, did that fit me? Did that work? Can I do this? Can I not? Is it comfortable? Is it not? Like, whatever. And then recently I decided to look into possibly getting a trainer. But you know, trainers are a little bit expensive. I just didn't know if that was a commitment that I wanted to do right now, but I knew that I needed to make a change. So I'm going to the gym. I'm thinking about getting a trainer. And during this time, I am meal prepping somewhat. So most weeks during this time, I would go So in the beginning, I did not meal prep. What I did was I did change my diet. I focused on eating more salads. I focused on drinking more water. And then a few weeks into it, I started meal prepping. And I would do, kind of my favorite thing is ground turkey. And I would flavor my ground turkey with onions, bell pepper, seasonings. I would do it with brown rice and roasted vegetables. That's like my go-to meal. I'm not even gonna lie, but I like it. It's really good to me. And then I would do it with maybe like a tablespoon of salsa just to give it a little kick. But I really enjoyed it. That's kind of like my go-to meal. That's what I do. But I do still always make a salad. This girl, just like, really? This is what we're doing right now? So what are you doing? Okay, I would always make a salad. I would bring string cheese because that's like just my go-to snack. I would always have some fruit in my lunch bag. And then turkey pepperoni is like my go-to treat. I don't know why. I love turkey pepperoni. You could have like 15 to 17 pepperonis depending on the brand that you use for like 70 calories. It is such a great snack, but it can be high in sodium, so you do kind of have to be careful about that. But that was kind of what I've been doing as far as meal prepping. And I've been drinking a lot more water. This is a 40 ounce. I think this is 40. Yes, so this is a 40 ounce Hydro Flask. I basically try and finish 2 to 3 of these a day. My goal is really 4 of these a day, because 4 of these would actually put me at where I need to be for my weight of how many ounces I need to drink. But for right now, at least 2 of these is the minimum that I try and do, and 3 of these is like a great day for me. Matter of fact, all right. But yeah, so drinking more water. I don't drink sodas at all anymore. I do still have a cup of coffee on the weekends more than I do during the week now, because in the mornings I do take a pre-workout in the morning. And because I do take a pre-workout, it gives me a lot of energy. Then I have the caffeine boost that I need, so I don't drink coffee in the morning anymore. So I really only drink a cup of coffee on the weekends. And at this point in my life, it's actually literally like 1 cup of coffee in the morning. And I've also switched out my creamer, where I've been using oat milk creamer, because the oat milk creamer is 25 calories for 1 tablespoon. So I've been doing that in my coffee. So little changes like that have really been helping. So meal prepping has really helped me. I've been going to the gym 5 to 6 days a week, and then now I am venturing into a new journey that I'm going to be taking you guys with me. So for the next 12 weeks, I have decided to work out with a trainer. Lord help me. I'm not even gonna lie, you guys. Like, I am so scared, because I feel like there are areas in my body that I know are weak. One of them being my core. Excuse me. My core is so weak, and so I just feel like I'm nervous, because I'm just like, this dude is about to kick my tail. But I feel like I need the structure right now. I need someone that can show me the best form, like how to do exercises properly, how to make sure my form is correct, how to target certain parts of my body, how to do exercises maybe that are modified for myself. I just need someone to kind of help me focus. And so starting tomorrow, which is Monday, August 12th, I will be working out with a trainer at least 3 days a week. And then the other 2 to 3 days, I will be working out on my own, but I'm going to be talking to the trainer to find out if there are things that I should be working on or targeting in those 3 days that I am working out by myself. But my goal is to take these next 12 weeks, continue my meal prep, because I notice I am very successful when it comes to my meal prep. and exercising, if I can do the two, I'm starting to see changes in my body now. I don't know my current weight because I have not stepped on the scale, you guys. I just felt like if I step on the scale, I'm gonna be so focused on the numbers on the scale that I may get discouraged. And right now it's been the way my clothes are fit, how they're fitting differently, how I see myself in the mirror. Like, those are things that are motivating me, not the number on the scale. So I'm going to continue to meal prep, and I'm going to take these next 12 weeks and I am going to push myself the way I've never pushed myself before. I hope this video just inspires someone to go out there and do the things that you want to do. If your goal is to lose weight, then, you know, put one foot in front of the other and just start somewhere. You know, for me, it was literally just getting up and going and walking on the treadmill, and every day that I went was a victory. And every day that I went and I saw other people that I would see in the morning all the time, and I see their progress, and I see how we're all there working together, and it motivated me. And there were mornings where I would just thank God that He woke me up. I thank God every day, but there were mornings that I went to the gym and I was just like so thankful, not only for being able to be in the gym and having this body and trying to and getting it in shape, but just thankful for every person that was in the gym in that moment, because those people don't know how much they motivated me. Me watching people weightlift motivated me. Me watching people on the treadmill motivated me. Me watching the trainers train other people motivated me. And that's how I met my trainer. So like I said, I'm going to take you guys along on this journey. I'm going to document it as much as I can, just to kind of show you guys everything. I'm scared as hell, but I'm going to show you guys everything. So I love you guys. Thank you so much. Please keep a sister in prayer. And until the next video, love you guys. Deuces.